gonna do the sauce.
Pan?
Pan on, yeah.
I'm like a talented assistant. Well, talented is maybe roughly speaking, but
Yeah.
talented assistant here. I might think of Paul Daniels and Debbie.
Yeah. Obviously, this basket.
Perfect.
So we're gonna put
So
it
are we
for
going to
the
go
pasta.
a little bit of oil and
We're
butter?
gonna go exactly. So what I like to do, I like to heat up my pan a little bit first.
Okay.
Yeah,
You say when? Is that enough?
that's perfect. Yeah.
Do you want some butter?
No, not yet. If we add the butter now, it's gonna burn.
Okay.
So I like to use the butter in the end, and then add some lemon juice, and then that keeps so it won't be kind of dark butter. In this, what we do, seasoning.
Seasoning. Okay. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah. Now, most of, again, when we season, a lot of people go straight away in here. So if you season like that, you're not seasoning the whole fish. So you season only part of it. But if I season from the top, it's going to season everything.
Okay.
There you go.
And am I putting this fish side or shell side down?
So we're going to cook it first this way.
Okay. And
then we turn it.
And okay.
So we're going to give it a nice color. Then we're going to finish it in the oven. The lobster that we have in here is about 600 gram lobster.
Hot enough?
Yes. So we turn it down.
And can I ask a stupid question as someone who's never... These will go orange. Yes, no?
Correct. So it goes pink. Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Just be careful with your hand. So if we go, I'd rather do this, do that. Same thing. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's definitely that is not moving.
I'm kind of relieved about that, to be honest.
It's a lot of people goes, how do you know if the lobster is male or female?
Does it matter?
No, it's not that matter, but it doesn't really matter. But there is a way of knowing if your lobster is male or female. You see, this one, it's a female. You see the curve on the bottom, on the lobster, so it protects the eggs. So it's a curvier, where the male,
A bit like humans.
pretty much, and the male will be straight. So it'll be completely different. That's how you know if it's
All right.
male or female.
So, lobster is cooking.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to do anything there?
No.
No.
So, you see, the way we're cooking it, we're just cooking it on a low heat. I don't want to overdo my lobster. Then we're going to just finish it with a small bit of butter, some lemon juice in the
And
oven.
that's what people are afraid of overcooking fish, because that's like a...
You see,
like
that's
a
the thing.
terrible sin.
Absolutely. For me, a 600 or 700 gram lobster, it should be cooked for 6 minutes, no more.
Okay.
You know, no longer.
And is that including pan and oven, or just pan?
That's no. So thinking about just the pan, what we do, we're only getting color, so we're not cooking it fully. So if we turn it, you can see. See, look, we're getting nice color already.
Okay.
There. So we're only getting color, and then we're going to time it in here for about, well, even 5 minutes. So let's say 1 minute in here, 5 minutes in here.
Do we have something to put this into the oven in, or the whole pan?
So we can, in my kitchen, you see with this pans, I can put it in the oven. But when you take it out, you have to use this, otherwise you're going to be burned.
Okay.
And it's the last thing that we want to
Yes.
use. So yes, we're going to transfer it in here.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to clean these pans. You see, I've got lobster, I've got flavor, so I'm going to use the same thing
Perfect.
to use this.
Okay. And also less washing.
There you go, that's what you want.
Okay. All right. So we're going to wait till that's cooked, stick it in the oven, and then we're going to start making
Exactly.
the sauce.
Then we're making our sauce. But what we're going to do, of course, we're going to cook these first as well.
In the same way?
Same way.
Okay.
So seasoning, so we'll add the pan seasoning first, then we'll add the rest like garlic, boom, salt, pepper. So we do that stage.
Would many of you cook langoustines like this at home? Would you actually go? Because I was confessing, it's like he's like my cook confessor, that I usually buy them, like, you know, the peeled headed ones.
Well, you can, but you can. For me, I like.
I feel brave today.
Well, that's it. But it's better off because sometimes, you know, like you use the shell and you use that for your stock. That's where you get better sauces. You know, so if you don't have that, and it's no flavor.
And would that be like literally you cook this, and when people have finished eating, you take all the bits off their plates and throw them in the stock, and then you stick it in the freezer or something?
No, we don't do that.
No, you don't do that. But they don't do that in Windsors, just to be very clear. But if you were at home, if you were one of these people who's not running a restaurant.
Correct. Yeah, if you're at home, like Okay, say if I've got lobster or something and I'm making a salad or something, so I'm boiling my lobster, shelling it off, keep the meat for my salad a little.
Okay.
And obviously, like, you know, the leftover, that's what we're gonna make. So now I'm just gonna move this lobster into here. So you see the color is different.
Yeah.
So,
And again, you're going to keep that meat side up. Fish
exactly,
side.
so we're gonna do that. I like to add a small bit of butter, just
Okay.
a tiny bit of butter.
Okay, gorgeous.
It's working. If you can, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much.
That didn't do anything.
I'll help you.
That didn't do anything useful.
There you go. It's only a small bit. Then we'll add some lemon in the end anyway, so just to get that flavor.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's to be honest with you, simplicity in food, you know, it's all about your ingredient. If the ingredient is very good, you don't have to do too much to it. Cook it right.
Which is just as well.
You know, same with meat. When we're buying meat, it's the exact same thing. If the meat in the market is 12 days, it's not ready to eat. So the meat should be 28 days home. In my restaurant, it's 28 to 21 days. And the color of the meat will change to kind of a wine color. That's what you want in the meat. You know, so my youngster chef goes, well, chef, that's old. Not really. That's how you eat steak. If you like your steaks, it's the best steak you can
So
eat.
if you're in the supermarket and you see the really red meat, that's not the one you're looking for. You're looking for the one that's still in date but a darker colour.
Correct.
Okay.
But what you do, like a suggestion sometimes, what I see people sometimes, if you buy it in the supermarket, you can ask how long it's been aged. If it's not, get them to backpack it for you, which is they take the air out of the bag, and then keep it in your fridge for 10 days. And then you see the difference. You don't need the steak knife to
It's
put your
just tender.
And it'll be so
Right.
tender, it's delicious.
Amazing. So do I add more oil?
Now, well, we have a bit of oil. I don't think we need
No more?
a little bit. So you're gonna start. So we're gonna time it now. You see, we've got quarter past. We still have enough time.
All good. So
Yeah.
am I going to throw them all in and then season in the pan or season here?
No. So we're gonna put it in the pan first, one by one. Yeah. Perfect. You can see the sizzling. Hear the sizzling. Yeah. Perfect.
All of them?
Yeah, might as well.
Their big long whisker things are kind of freaking me out slightly, but anyway. Okay.
I forgot so.
So now we do a little bit of this business?
So again, like yes, absolutely.
From a height?
From the top, yes.
I am listening.
There you go.
And
And then
pepper?
same with the pepper. No, it's the same thing. You see, the color is going to change in these gambas,
Okay.
you know, or shrimp. So you can see the color is changing. Look,
And how long do these guys take?
it doesn't take. For me, it takes about 2 minutes to cook these. It doesn't take
Okay.
longer than that.
Okay.
Because if you overcook them, what will happen? It start to fall apart and it be mushy and stuff. And you don't want that.
Do we need something to put these into?
Nope. So we're only going to turn them now. We're
Okay.
getting these nice colors.
And is this what you're looking for if people are seeing it? It's like
Exactly.
this barely cooked at all?
Exactly. You
Okay.
don't want too much because we don't want to overcook it because we're going to add the sauce as well. So,
So are they staying in for the sauce now?
exactly.
Okay.
And we're getting more flavors obviously of this. So no. That's what I like
They're
to
big
use.
long things. There.
So what we'll do,
Okay.
garlic again. And don't forget, in my sauce there is garlic, but it's not a lot of garlic. So only two small bits.
This is why you don't season, so
Exactly.
you can go for
You see, I like to do that, and you should do that at home as well sometimes. A lot of people buy garlic and they leave it in the fridge. You're better off, smash your garlic, peel it, you have the blender, olive oil, blend it, put it in a jar, keep it in your fridge.
Okay.
You know, that's what we do in the kitchen, so we don't have to do that.
And that will taste amazing.
It tastes
Because
great,
I
absolutely.
literally combine minced garlic in, and that tastes